Well, isn't this the saddest day to be a James Bond fan? I am. I'm. Words can't express how upset I am today after hearing last night that the studio behind the James Bond, they seemed delighted for reasons. They were delighted to announce the news that the 25th James Bond movie, No Time to Die, which of course was initially scheduled for April 2020, but was postponed until November this year due to the coronavirus pandemic. But then, but then at the last minute, they've just announced that they've delayed the movie for the fifth. Let me repeat that: the fifth time now, to April 2021. Why? Because every other damn studio has done this. All other blockbusters this year have been pushed back to 2021. The Kingsman, one, Black Widow, and I, 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 I bet you that Soul and Wonder Woman 1984 will be next in line. I mean, uh, the I mean the the studio behind James Bond, they should be better than that. They should have been smarter than that. They shouldn't just say, oh well, no other studio is releasing a new release this awesome except for Christopher Nolan with Tenant. So if you can't beat them, join them. I mean, James Bond was supposed to be the movie uh, that would prove that cinematically released movies can survive in 2020, and it's still safe to release movies in cinema. But uh, but they took our one last hope that we would see James Bond on the big screen this year, and they crushed it into microscopic pieces. And I beyond hate this decision, if you can't tell. I mean, this news is the worst movie news all year. It's worse than the announcement of a Lion King remake sequel. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I'm praising that news. But really, I would rather hear that than to hear a movie that I want to see and am eager to see and review for you all. Unless they change their minds and decide they are brave enough to go ahead with the November release, which is highly unlikely at this point. Then then we're just gonna have to wait 6 months longer now to see the conclusion to the Daniel Craig Bond era. And you know what what's even more devastating? They lied to us. They hyped us up, and got us pumped that November would be the final delay with the new poster, new trailer, new Billie Eilish music video, which was the greatest music video for Bond ever, with those clips of Madeline and Bond. And then literally a day after that, they they give us this news. It feels like they got us hypes for nothing and gave us a false promise and got our hopes up. And I mean, we can't trust movie studios anymore. And and poor cinemas, they are going to be bankrupt. So they're going to be plain broke by the end of this year because of the extreme lack of new releases. I mean, they can't survive off of Tenant and New Mutants forever. I mean, Bond would have given them an extra boost this November. And and I mean, movie delays are getting ridiculous at this point. I was initially going to ignore this and not make a video about it because, you know, I thought at least we still have Bond for November. But now we've got nothing. Now we have barely any movies to look forward to cinematically for the rest of this year. The only movies we can see now are on either on Disney Plus or on Netflix. So, I mean, at least I now have slightly more time to finish my and wrap up my Bond reviews before I review No Time to Die. But that's all the good that can come out of this news. I mean, it's soul crushing to say the least, and Christopher Nolan's plan to release Tenet in August and September was supposed to revive cinema, but other studios didn't didn't follow it. It sadly failed. I'm sorry, Christopher Nolan. You tried, but and I fully supported your plan. I mean now I have more respect for Christopher Nolan as a filmmaker than ever. If only I worked in the film industry, I would have put my foot down to the producers of Bond and said, nope, delaying it again is out of the question. We need to release it now. Fans have been waiting too long. They deserve, something good. They deserve something good to end 2020. This painful year, because I'm done with movie delays. I'm done with 2020 as a whole. And now I have no movies to go and see on the big screen for my birthday. Uh, and and it hurts. It really does. I just and things were starting to go right in my life recently. Things were finally starting to look up for me, and things looked like they're finally starting to get moving. And then this news happens, but oh well, it's only a movie at the end of the day. I mean, I guess we could have worse news than this, but I mean, but studios should, you know, it's time for them to take risks. You know, they shouldn't fear, this pandemic anymore. They shouldn't let that stop them because, I mean, cinemas do have social distancing rules which are perfectly safe. I mean, look at how many people were able to see Tenants and came out fine. It would be the same for No Time to Die. But oh well, I guess I can maybe see Tenants on the big screen for my birthday or New Mutants if they're still showing by October 21st. I'll do my best, but yeah, uh, I mean, this news perfectly fits with the lyrics from Billie Eilish's theme song for No Time to Die. I should have known. Fool me once, fool me twice. Well, they fooled us once when they delayed this movie in April, and they fooled us twice again when they delayed it to 2021. So yeah, I hope this movie can make its money back because it's going to face some major competition with 2021 being overstuffed with blockbusters that we should have gotten this year. So yeah, the movie industry, it's messed up. It needs to change. I cannot believe this is the second No Time to Die video I have had to make on my channel this year explaining why I'll be unable to review the movie, when it was supposed to come out. I mean, I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't be surprised uh, if they delay this movie, forever. I may be an elderly man by the time I see this movie and be explaining to my grandkids, uh, you, you know that Bond movie that I was, hyped up for in my youth. Well, it's finally here. That's how long it feels. The wait has been. I mean, I mean, it will be. I mean, it will be a day of of celebration that if we ever get this movie. Uh, yeah, and the studio have done themselves no favors by making this stupid decision. They have just lost millions of dollars of marketing, uh, they've wasted a poster and a trailer that they've given us by doing this. I don't know how they can keep the marketing going for much longer. I mean, I think I think they would have done best. This movie would have done better financially for them had they just stuck with November. But oh well, you know. Uh, but fingers crossed, this will be the final bad bit of bad news that we hear in 2020, and let's hope we only get good better news from here on. We will get this movie. We patience will win. And it's a gloomy, rainy day outside, and that weather reflects how I'm feeling right now, honestly. But good. You know what they say: good comes to those who wait. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this movie news update. Sorry if I just sounded down. And what are your thoughts on this news? Are you just as upset as I am? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.